Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And the pass is intercepted.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's Hullet, and it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe could try cutting inside here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Rice has given away a free kick. Ernest.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lahm. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lahm. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Out for a throw. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. This might... Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's a good ball out wide.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Luis Suarez. Rodri.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
And here's Suarez. And he's gone backward here. Messi. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ernest. Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely worked.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets a good foot in there.
Mbappe. Mbappe
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, played right into his path.
Bullet! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Messi,
He could be in here.
there's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bellingham is there and he can get that clear.
Shifted upfield.
Time and again they are repelled.
And here's Messi. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. So much time and space here. Oh, that's great feet.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense.
Hits one!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Rijkaard. And here's Hullet.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rice. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Vieira. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. Lewis, what great chance! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Big chance! He scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's a
Chance! He has done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has 2. So the lead... Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. That's a little off target. And he's intervened well there. Plays a delicate ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Added time.
Belling. And it's Ronaldinho. Real chance! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Mbappe. Rodri. Adams getting this one clear. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and shine he can produce or sheer bloody mindedness at times. He'll relish a duel or two with that defence, looking for anything he can to feed on.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
He's found a way through. Decent hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Shapes to shoot! And here's Ronaldinho. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Messi. That's good running with the ball.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Quality ball.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice wins the duel this time. Haaland. Oh, that's nice. And here's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Mbappe. Keeper's ball. Lahm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Rice. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Heads it! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lahm. He's chosen to go back. And here's Gullit. Gullit. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. And that could set him on his way. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's dealt with that really well. Gullit. So, what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Rodri. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Nice ball, and he's in here. Gives it back.
That's good pressure.
And the finish!
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Vietnam
Glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
A quick reminder today
And we
that
are up to the
smoking is
break.
only allowed
Well,
in
what a
areas
half.
shown on
It's
this map.
been pulsating
Thank you
and
for your
totally
cooperation.
absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time
Substitution
is
in
2
progress.
goals to 1. And we're underway again. Rice. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to dink it through. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. That looks a good ball through. And he's in on goal. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. And back it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Rodri. To Lahm. Adams. Lahm. And that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Rice. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Mbappe!
The attendance for this
And he
match
was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Haaland. Lovely feet. And here's Bellingham. Adams clears. Vietnam have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. This time, surely, and he's following up. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Çalhanoğlu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, what can they come up with here? Great chance here to level it up. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Rodri does well to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Çalhanoğlu, chance to finish. It's anyone's ball now. Lahm. Vieira.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Rice has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in a great position.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Rodri. Bellingham. Nice control. That is lovely. Rodri. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Some really good ball movement. That's good play. And it's Vieira. And here's Suarez. That is a brilliant interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
He's had a shot! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
All square. And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and
Please
no
be
surprise
made aware
there.
that smoking is only permitted in
How would you
designated
summarise
areas
what we've
within
seen
these
today then,
grounds.
Jim?
Vietnam certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And here's Mbappe.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass.
Jordi Alba. It's an early cross. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Vieira. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu goes on a charge down the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Çalhanoğlu. Rodri. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Hernes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Mbappe!
He's picked his way through.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Haaland. That has been knocked clear. Gullit. Jordi Alba. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Nunez. And it's Lahm, who crossed in early. Big header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schmeichel is there to take. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. And he's been shifted off it. Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi goes short. Oh, what a climb! Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Haaland. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Çalhanoğlu, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Messi. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Can he latch on to this? Oh, the ball's gone astray.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lahm. Rodri. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Defending here is really tight. Can he get onto this? Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard tries to clear. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he put it away? And he's straight offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Jordi Alba. Decent progress down the left. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Jordi Alba. And still we await the first breakthrough. Swings in across.
The attendance for this match was
Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Mbappe. Oh, well played. Messi. Hernes. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Adams. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rice. Bellingham. Hernes.
They obviously saw it as an area to exploit, but it isn't happening on that left.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rodri. He's got away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Hoeneß. And here's Ronaldinho.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Irwin does really well there. He is strong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, no joy this time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
2 added minutes has been
Vietnam
indicated.
take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rodri claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now
Vietnam
for
leave
information
it
on our
late,
shuttle bus
but in
service.
the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Haaland.
And the finish! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
There's the shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well read, nice interception.
Ronaldinho, he's played him through. Chance for the header!
Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Calhanoglu, and the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! They've scored! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ball is over the line. Irwin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Arsenal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Bellingham.
Ronaldinho.
Beckenbauer. And it's Lahm. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Calhanoglu, very much a man of this moment. That looks a good ball through. And that should get the job done. Vieira wins the duel this time.
He's tried one!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rodri attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Ronaldinho.
He's had a hit!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's lost his man here. Good running, strong, and...
Hones! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him.
He rises!
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Early ball. Oh, smashing header!
Another fruitless header.
Arsenal are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's got away. He's taking on the lot of them.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Çalhanoğlu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hoeneß has found the net here, of course. Pull it. Rodri. Haaland, brilliantly cut out. Messi. Salam. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Crosses it in. It's a goal kick. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Vietnam playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. The fullback is in acres of space here. And through to the goalkeeper. Short changes him with that pass. Darwin. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. For Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Adams. And it's Lahm. Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. Rodri gets flagged offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Mbappe. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2, then. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoeneß. Çalhanoğlu. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Vieira. Irwin. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Jordi Alba. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's there and gets it away. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Lahm. Beckenbauer can get it clear. That's a throw.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played back in. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Vieira.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Gullit. Gullit. And it's Jordi Alba. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Lahm. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Irwin does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bellingham. Rice. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Fiddles it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vieira. Hernes. And it's Jordi Alba. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be
Messi.
3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Lahm picks it up out wide. Beckenbauer clears it away. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? That looks a cracking ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mbappe voted
Security
man
staff
of the
for each
match,
belonging.
and
Please
deservedly
report to
so.
the staff room immediately.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Rodri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, Çalhanoğlu might just have something spectacular in store for us here, Jim.
Well, he certainly does have his share of memorable goals.
Oh, yes, he scored one, of course, on his debut for the Blue.
Big header! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
He gets big! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And now he has two. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Haaland.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lahm. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a key interception. Lahm, toss somewhat off target.
Can he finish?
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Çalhanoğlu clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. Hoeneß. Arsenal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Rodri. 30 minutes gone. Haaland. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Plenty to aim at here.
Now the finish! He has done it! They are right back in
business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Can he put it away? He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played into the middle. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's Ronaldinho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Calhanoglu. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Climbs up big. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an... And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
And a quick announcement today.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
In the stadium hall.
So once again, we're underway. Pullet. Hernes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
Up he goes! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Calhanoglu. Now it's Gullit. That's a nicely measured pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. Rice. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, played through for the wide man. Jordi Alba. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
This match was 71,898.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Vietnam may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Calhanoglu. Gullit. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. That was always going to be the keeper's. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Lahm delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rodri.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland. Here's Haaland. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. The fullback is in acres of space here. Irwin can get it clear. Jordi Alba, in again. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vietnam never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place.